Hello, everyone. Suzanne Taylor King here, life and mental performance coach for entrepreneurs. And today's message is specifically for coaches and consultants. Over the last 15 years, mainly 12 years, I've worked with hundreds of other coaches and consultants. And I found something really interesting. And if you're joining me live, as always, please say hello so I can customize my content just for you. If you're joining me live or if you're catching the replay and have questions, put hashtag replay and ask your questions here in the comments. Other people can always benefit from your questions and my answers. All right, so let's jump in. Over the years, I've worked with hundreds of coaches through programs or coaching or speaking or working with another coach in their programs. And I've been mentored by gurus, business multimillionaires, billionaires, and I found that 95% of coaches and consultants plus 90% of other entrepreneurs can't get to that next level. What's that mean? It means they're stuck, right? Good morning. Good morning. I can't see your name. I just see Facebook user. So if you grant StreamYard access to your Facebook account, I can see who's commenting. If not, it's no big deal. So if all of these entrepreneurs, coaches, and consultants can't get to the next level, they're feeling stuck, what is the reason? And I found something really interesting. I found a common thread that ties that feeling stuck, getting to the next level in your business together. And I'm going to disclose those three things today. If you can't reach your goals, that's why you're feeling stuck. Now, maybe it's a goal making thing, maybe it's accountability thing, maybe it's that you haven't broken down your goals into small action steps. If you feel like one of those things is your problem, I have videos that address all of those things in my Facebook group, The Idea Lab for Entrepreneurs, and some new changes coming to that group in the new year that are really exciting. The three things that really are holding you back are number one, you're not solving an urgent enough problem. This is the problem that keeps your ideal clients and customers awake at 3 o'clock in the morning. And they want it solved now. They want it solved yesterday. So, how can you just describe what you do more urgently? And I'm going to use the weight loss example. So, this is why people fall for every weight loss fad, every newfangled diet, and they purchase it. They purchase the lose 10 pounds in 10 days thing. They invest money. It's a $1 billion industry. And typically, whatever you buy is the exact same thing that you bought 3 years ago, just in a new package. But people are desperate to lose weight. So any new package, any new repackaging of an old meal plan or an old diet will sell because of that, because people are desperate to lose weight and hack the system, not do it by just eating healthy. Good morning, Mignon. Nice to have you here. So I'm not saying mislead people. I'm not saying repackage something else. I'm saying find the urgency in what your clients or prospective clients are looking for. I wrote down in my notes, tap into the real problems that you solve, not some airy fairy, oh, I'm going to have to help you manifest the life of your dreams. Like manifestation is great. Visualization is great. All important things to know how to do, But if you're not doing the work in your business, you don't know your client's pain points, you don't know your ideal client, no amount of visualization or manifestation is going to bring you money or bring you clients. So let's get real. Let's get to real business skills. So that number one, solve an urgent problem. Number two, knowing your customer. Okay, I know. How many GD times have you done ideal client work? Let me know in the comments. How many times have you just envisioned your avatar, your number one, two, and three avatar, your ideal client, your ideal customer, your dream customer? Like it's worded 1,000 different ways to get you to think you're going to do something different. You're not. It's the same thing. But what I guarantee you is different about what I'm going to tell you is how you research that ideal client. If you're not doing research, real market research on what your ideal client wants and what their problems are, you're not going to be successful. You're going to feel stuck. You're going to feel stagnant. So let me know in the comments how many times you've done ideal client work, but you haven't done the research. If you want appointments, you have to have a clear path to solve that problem of theirs. You also must know their fears, their desires, their frustrations, where they hang out, and what they're doing. And that research part is so important. If you don't know this, or you find yourself self-sabotaging this part of the journey, I beg you to go back and do it again. Because without this foundation, you're not going to be able to get to the next level, whatever that next level is, whether you're at $500 a month and you want to go to 1,000, or whether you're at 10,000 and you want to go to 20,000. Doesn't matter. You have to be clear on these things. All right, number three, your package. How are you packaging and pricing your products and services? More expensive doesn't necessarily mean better. Cheaper doesn't mean a better deal. So I've sold some things really, really cheap that were worth 1,000 times more than what I sold them for. I've also sold things that were in between pricing, but got more time with me. And that was a really good value. So you have to know your packaging and your pricing. People, your client, do not care about modules, programs, workbooks, how many sessions they I'm telling you right now, I've never had a person care whether what they were buying from me was 8 modules with 6 workbooks. They cared about the time with me and the transformation that it was offering. Let that sink in for a minute. If you could spend 1 hour with someone and have them solve your biggest problem in your life, whether it's life or business, or it doesn't matter, it could be a health issue, how much would you spend for that problem to be solved? This is what I'm talking about. So, your ideal client wants their problem solved. They will pay for it as a result. And if you package, position, and price, pick one strategy and stick to it, one platform, one strategy, and stick to it, instead of bouncing around thinking someone is going to give you the magic pill to having a financially abundant business. Pick one strategy. Do the 3 things I talked about today. Do your research. You don't need the latest lead generation software. You don't need someone to generate leads for you. What else did I write down you don't need? Oh, you don't need it to be on another platform. Like, look, I'm going live on 3 platforms right now. My Facebook group, my LinkedIn page, and YouTube all at one time. That's multitasking. That is literally going live in front of my 3 audiences all at one time with the same content, with the same message. Can you do that? If you can't, you don't really use your time efficiently unless you're reaching more people with less time out of your pocket. So, email list, low tech networking, those are the foundations that you need in place before you move on to being on the latest platform or jumping on Clubhouse to attract people, right? Like, let's get the foundations in place. Meet more people, talk, speak, go live, get them on your email list. Hey, you want to be on my email list? Awesome. I'm not going to say, oh, go get this freebie, go get that freebie. I give tons of value on my email list. If you want to be on it, go to my website, SuzanneTaylorKing.com, and subscribe. Follow up authentically, make real connections, meet real people. For those of you who have met me in person or had coffee with me or been on the phone with me, or you're a client of mine and you've worked with me, you know I know you. I see you. I know where you're at. All I'm asking is if you're thinking about hiring a life or a business coach, you would think of me, right? This is how you want your clients to feel about you. And lastly, ask for referrals. Take that bold action on those 3 things I talked about today and let me know how you make out with that. Definitely stay in touch with me and let me know how you make out with that. And if you're ready to step into a new era of doing business, out of that linear, you know, um, client funnel or supply chain way of doing things, if you're ready to look at your business differently and perform just at that higher level, that higher vibration, to be more excited about your business again, to get unstuck, to feel like you're making more money and making more headway towards your future, let me know in the comments and I'll get some resources to you custom just for your business. Of course, I I just want to stress, and then I'm going to wrap up. I want to stress that it starts with your attitude. It starts with your outlook. So if you do all the things I mentioned here today and you have a negative mindset or a negative outlook, or your energy is low or your vibration is low, if you feel not worthy and not deserving, none of it is going to work. So if that's where you're at, it's time to take a step back and go back to the foundations. Go back to positive thinking. Go back to affirmations. Go back to all of that core work that you need to do on yourself so that you can attract the clients you want. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. I'm Suzanne Taylor King, life and mental performance coach for entrepreneurs. And today's video was just for coaches and consultants. And if you missed any of my 3 steps that you must have, you've probably done them before and you need to do them again. Go back to the beginning and watch this video again. Talk to you guys soon. Have an awesome holiday and Happy New Year.